Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. In this video we're gonna make raw zucchini noodles with marinara sauce. It's easy, quick and surprisingly tasty. And no, you don't need a spiralizer to make this, and no, you don't have to eat this dish cold even though it's raw. So let's get to it. We're gonna start by soaking a few sun-dried tomatoes for at least 15 minutes so they soften up a bit. If you're in a pinch and have a powerful food processor, you can skip the soaking, but soaking does make a difference in how easy the marinara sauce comes together. While the sun-dried tomatoes are soaking, prepare the other ingredients for the sauce. You'll need some fresh basil leaves and Roma tomatoes. It doesn't really matter what kind of tomatoes you use as long as they're pulpy so the marinara sauce doesn't become too watery. To assemble the marinara sauce, add the soaked and drained sun-dried tomatoes into a food processor together with some fresh tomatoes, garlic, half a Mitchell date, some fresh basil, dried oregano, which is totally optional, some fine sea salt, and olive oil. Put the lid on and process all the ingredients. The sun-dried tomatoes will help thicken up the sauce and will give it a very rich flavor. You want the marinara sauce to be on a thicker side because the zucchini noodles will water the sauce down a bit. I have a high-speed food processor, and so processing actually warms up the sauce, which is really nice. If you don't have a high-speed food processor, you can either pop the marinara sauce into a dehydrator for a few minutes or just stick it in the oven set to its lowest setting so the marinara warms up. Now onto the zucchini noodles. As I said in the beginning, you don't need a fancy spiralizer to create zucchini noodles. I'm using one here, but I used to spiralize zucchini with a mandolin and before then a julienne peeler, and it worked just fine. Yeah, I was not getting the exact spaghetti shape I'm getting here, but it served the purpose without cluttering my kitchen. Once you have your zucchini spiralized, place the noodles into a bowl, sprinkle them with some sea salt and massage the salt into them. After a minute or so, you will see that the zucchini start releasing some of their juices, which is exactly what we are after. Basically, you want to get as much liquid out of the zucchini as possible. So after a couple of minutes, drain any excess water, and if the zucchini noodles are still somewhat wet, pat them dry with a paper towel. At this point, you can also cut the zucchini noodles into regular sized noodles because when you're spiralizing, you're essentially creating a few super long noodles which are really hard to plate and eat. When plating the dish, you have two options. You can either top the zucchini noodles with the marinara sauce right on the plate, or mix the zucchini noodles with the marinara sauce in the bowl and then serve ready to enjoy.
You know, I was actually one of those people who thought that eating raw zucchini pasta is not a good idea. But when you massage the zucchini with salt, it really tastes kind of like pasta. It creates this like al dente texture and it tastes so good. Now with the marinara sauce, you can kind of go two ways. You can either use the sun-dried tomatoes, which I did, and it creates like a deeper, richer, almost smokier flavor. And it also thickens up the sauce. Or you can just use fresh tomatoes and the salsa will be, or marinara sauce will be like really light and fresh and vibrant, but it'll also be more watery because we're not cooking the tomatoes, they're raw, so there'll be all the water there. What do you think?
I think that it's hard to get into, but the taste is just like Petra was saying, it's
See how it is?
surprising how smoky and flavorful it is. And it really does kind of like, I don't know, apart from the green, I guess I wouldn't know that it is zucchini.
And you can peel the zucchini. So
and
that
you can peel the zucchini, so if you're really looking for the authentic look, it's right there. The marinara sauce is really tasty, like really tasty. The pasta consistency is al dente, yes, but you can tell it's zucchini once you try some.
But zucchini has like pretty much no taste, right? Like it doesn't do anything to the flavor.
Mostly texture, yeah. So it's like the marinara sauce is really what's doing most of the work in this dish. The first time I tried it, I was thinking, oh great, cold zucchini and cold marinara sauce, here we go. This is at like lukewarm temperature.
Yeah.
Which I'm not sure. I might have to throw it in the microwave for a little bit. But it still tastes good. I just would prefer it to be hotter.
Yeah, and if you aren't into raw food and you just want to eat healthy, you can totally cook the zucchini for like a minute or two and the zucchini will soften up even more, and then you will get like even more of the al dente pasta texture. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up, comment below, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you next time.